Welcome to Improve Your English Writing video number 18. This video is starting a new mini-series in the overall series of Improve Your English Writing, where we're going to focus on conciseness. And this video is going to specifically cover an overview of conciseness, rewriting with shorter phrases, and cutting parenthetical expressions and empty words. If you'd like to get notifications for this series, please click subscribe. If you like the video or think others will find it useful, please click like. And check out links to videos and books in the description. For example, there's a link to the companion volume, Improve English Writing, in the description. So let's just talk about conciseness in an overview fashion. So concise writing is to the point, not wordy. That's what concise is, not wordy. Basically, conciseness declutters the sentence by removing the unnecessary words that obscure the meaning and reduce comprehension. So in the last video we talked about the longer the sentence is, the lower the comprehension rate. So if you have a shorter sentence, people will comprehend it better. So we want to just remove the unnecessary words, and the real focus behind concise writing is making every word count. That's what you want to do. You want to make every word count. So some topics covered in the next 5 videos on conciseness are a rewriting with shorter phrases and shorter verb phrases, rewriting as what are called zombie nouns, shortening relative clauses, and removing unnecessary repetition, and finally, rewriting prepositional phrases. So let's move on to starting with this first bullet item, which is going to cover the rest of this video covers the first part of the first bullet. So let's talk about shorter phrases. So a phrase might include a few unnecessary words, or possibly a phrase could be replaced with a single word. The good news is that the companion volume lists 96 phrases that may be shortened. And these examples, when you read through the examples, you will find other situations that are similar to these that can be shortened. So these aren't the only 96 that can be shortened in the English language. These are just 96 phrases that will hopefully prompt you as you're writing to see, similar examples in your writing that you can shorten. So some examples are the phrase "a large number of" may be replaced with the single word "many" or "much," depending on the context. The phrase "a lot of" may be replaced with "many." So maybe the phrase "a small number of" may be replaced with the word "some." So just going back to these three examples here, 4 words replaced with 1. The third example, 4 words replaced with 1 word. Here's 3 words with 1 word. So you can see how we're shortening. You really don't need this longer phrase when you can just replace it with a single word. The phrase "at all times" may be replaced with the word "always." The phrase "at this point in time" may be replaced with the word "now." The phrase "in case that" may be replaced with the words "if" or "when," depending on the context. And the phrase "in regards to" may be replaced with the word "about" or "on," depending on the context. And the phrase "on a regular basis" may be replaced with the single word "regularly." I think I just mispronounced that, but it's fine. I'm going to move on. And the phrase "until such time as" may be replaced with the single word "until." Notice really you're just cutting these 3 words right out of the phrase. They are not needed. They are unnecessary, and we are cutting unnecessary words. So we're cutting unnecessary words, or we're replacing the phrase with a single word, which you see in many of these cases. So let's talk about cutting Parenthetical expressions. You can remove a parenthetical expression from a sentence without affecting its meaning. Therefore, most parenthetical expressions may be deleted. You don't need to cut them all, but they're not necessary. You may want to keep them for, or wording, varying your language, things like that. But you may cut them. So, for example, clearly is a parenthetical expression, and you can delete it. The word obviously can be deleted, or may be deleted. The word unfortunately may be deleted. The phrase for your information may be deleted. The phrase in fact may be deleted. And the phrase in my opinion may also be deleted. So there are some examples. And I want to say there are more examples in the book of parenthetical expressions that you may cut. So cutting empty words, what are empty words? Well, first let's talk about intensifiers, which is a form of an empty word. So the intensifiers, extremely, quite, really, severely, and especially the word very, are often empty words that may be deleted. Probably this word right here, if you see it, you can probably just delete it straight out. It's probably not needed for the sentence. I was very unhappy. I was unhappy. He is very strong. He is strong. She is a very fast runner. She is a fast runner. I mean, so you don't really need the word very at all. You just cut it. So, empty words. Now I'm going to get to what an empty word is, but you can delete or revise an empty word and the accompanying words that go with the empty words. So what are empty words? Well, here are what are empty words. So I already said that these intensifiers are empty words, but what are empty words? Well, they are the words kind, manner, type, and then the book lists a total of 16 words or contains more words that are empty words. But these three are empty words, or signal an empty word, and any accompanying word. So if this doesn't make sense, let's just look at two examples of what I'm talking about by cutting empty words, and you'll see how they're empty words and can be deleted. So let's say you had the word the type of. In this case, I use that. So let's say the sentence read, or a portion of the sentence read, that type of dog food is expensive. The word type of, so type, remember I said type is an empty word, or signals an empty word. It's not always an empty word, but it signals an empty word. And look, you can just cut this right out. You can cut out, and of is an accompanying word. It's a preposition that's an accompanying word with of. So that type of dog food is expensive can be shortened to that dog food is expensive. You don't even need this right here. You can delete it. That's why I call them empty words. They're empty words and they can be cut out. Another example is, now the blue word is the word I use to replace it, so just ignore that it's here for the original sentence. Let's say you had the sentence, or I'll back up one and say, the fact that is an empty, actually, I just gave you an additional bonus empty word. The word fact is an empty word. So, and especially the phrase, the fact that appears time and time again. It's just an empty phrase that usually can just be deleted straight out. So if you had the phrase, due to the fact that the dog food is expensive. Now I know I just read over this. Remember I said read over this. Due to the fact that the dog food is expensive. This fact signals an empty phrase, and all these other words with it are associated with the empty word. And here, we can revise the empty word expression. We can actually replace it with a single word because. Due to the fact that can be replaced with the word because. So the original sentence of due to the fact that the dog food is expensive, or maybe it's not really a sentence, but the phrase may be rewritten as because the dog food is expensive. So here you actually cut two words straight out of the sentence, and here you you deleted 5, or you deleted 5 and added 1. So you ended up, you had, in the end, you deleted 4 words off this sentence. So that's what I mean by empty words. So the companion volume, Improving English Writing, lists 103 parenthetical and empty word phrases that may be deleted or revised. Just like the shortening word or shortening phrases, 103 are not the end all or the only parenthetical and empty word expressions that may be deleted in the English language, but they are examples that should, when you read them and become familiar with them, it will allow you to identify other parenthetical and empty word expressions that may be deleted. So that's it for this video. If you want to get notifications for the series, please click subscribe. If you like the video, please hit like, and check out links to books and videos in the description. Thank you.